I'm about to change the rear discs on this 110 axle. Now I made a mistake and I got the wrong rotors. I got the rotors for a Puma type axle instead of a Salisbury axle. They are slightly different. But I've already done the front rotors and changed those. There was a slight warp. I'll put a link up here. It was a long video, but you get the idea, and the principle for the rear is exactly the same. There's no difference at all. So what I'm going to do is I've put the dial test indicator. I've mounted it on the shock, which is not the best of places, but it seems to be the only place I can put it with my limited resources. So I'm going to zoom in a bit. And I've put a little Sharpie mark on here to show you where we start and finish. There we go. About a 32,000th of an inch. Now I'm sorry, I've got millimetres on here. I've only got metric because we're in North America. We've only got inch, sorry, because we're in North America. But one person said that on the comments before, that they said, well, it's the disc is not warped, it's got high spots in it. Well, I don't know, I think this is warped, because I'm going to move the camera a little bit and we'll find out. Now, just hold on. I'm going to move this down a bit, so you can see. Now, look very closely at this section sort of here. You see where I've marked? You can see there where it's darker than the rest. You can see, look, there's a dark spot there. Can you see that? That means the pads have been sort of going like this and polishing it, and that would account for the squeaking and things like that. So what I'm going to do is, when I take this rotor off, or this disc off, we're going to have a look at the back side, because obviously if this is warped, then there'll be a deflection on the opposite side. So this is polished, so the other side shouldn't be. Well, in theory. So let's get them off and let's have a look. But there's definitely a problem with this rear rotor. Now, what's caused it? Well, it's hard to say. This vehicle might have been driven hard on the brakes in winter, and then gone through a really cold water, puddle, snow, ice, whatever, and just splashed onto the disc and just caused it to tip over. I really don't know. I've seen it many times, but I've never really worked out what it is. Is it the quality of the castings? Well, we'll soon find out, because we're going to put some Delphi rotors on, and they're supposed to be perhaps the best quality. Time will tell. But these are old rotors. You can tell by they're not just sort of replaced. These have been on many years. So I don't know, is it a progressive thing? Who knows? Anyway, let's get on with this job. Let's change them, and then we'll put the dial gauge back on and see what the difference is. So with the new disc in place, let's have a look and see how it runs. I think that's pretty conclusive. There's a bit of crap on it, but that's alright. Happy with that. Once I'm happy with that, we finish off doing the hub, and that's it. So yes, let's have a look. I knew I was going to say something. Let's have a look at the old rotor. Oh, right, so remember I was saying that this side was nicely polished and this side was dull? Let's flip it over. Hey, look at this. This side's polished, this side's dull. Look, see? Not like that, like that. See, look how dull that one is. Look how shiny that is. It's bent as a 9-bob bit. So, oops, can't see. So, that's a quick and easy way of checking out your rotors to make sure that they're alright. Because like I say, when you put your foot on the pedal and it bounces, it goes up and down like that, there's something wrong with a rotor. It has to be, because there can't be anything else. So I'm going to box this up, But just before I go and box this up, I'm going to go around the other side and I'm going to point out all the problems with Defender rust traps. So watch out for that later on. So I hope you like that. I hope you can saw now what a warped disc looks like, and you know what the consequences are, you know, when you feel that pedal like that. So, making this Land Rover better? Yes indeedy. See ya.